Hi, I'm Tiny. Many of you may know me from the group Xscape. Join me in this room as I talk about my new project, Where I'm At, the EP, and the single, I Effing Love You. My father and my brother, they were in a group. My brother started the group when he was 7 years old. So I've always been kind of in the scene. You know, I started modeling when I was 5, doing commercials and everything. And my father was always traveling, so I was like on the road all the time on the weekends, like Myrtle Beach, Jekyll Island, the beach type of, because they sing beach music. I was really into dancing and, you know, and I guess I just kind of found that I had a voice from just singing in my room, and my dad would come in there and be like, you were flat. You know, and I'd be like, hey, you was out there listening to me? And so he'd be like, do it again. So I was, so now I'm under the microscope, and then he started putting me in vocal coaching, and from there I just started wanting to sing more. The beginning of Xscape was, it was a movie. They brought me in to replace someone that they was thinking about replacing, one of the members that they had. And they had me come in singing, dancing, flipping, just like, what else can you do? What else can you do? I'm like, dang, okay, but they loved me. And from there, we started singing like together. I was going to their church, and we were singing together in church and just singing on different corners. It's really like the movies, like New Jack City, like just singing on the corners for people. Like we said, oh, there go Dallas Austin, let's sing. And we would do that, and we did that for years. And you know, just never got until we finally got with Jermaine. We went to one of his birthday parties he was having, and we sung for him. We sung Happy Birthday. He was like, well, you know, I love y'all. I'm gonna come back and get y'all after I, you know, bring Crisscross out. This is my new group, blase, blase. Left Eye was there. You know, he had a few people like that they wasn't like big stars at the time. And Crisscross came out, and sure enough, he came back and got us, like he said. But we had sung for pretty much everybody. Rider was actually created for my bedroom, just, you know, having a little fun with my man or whatever. And then I felt like Rider would maybe be a good scapegoat for my music, because when people know you from a group, it's like, it's hard for you to kind of break the stigma of, oh, I like them in the group. I like all 4 of them. I like, you know, and people tend to, you know, look away from the talent just because they're used to seeing you as a certain way, or with, you know, a group of people. So I just felt like maybe Ryder would, you know, maybe change that a little bit, make them see me in a different light. I put out a song in 2014, I think it was called What the F You Gonna Do? And when I put that song out, it was about just things I was going through my relationship, how I was feeling, and people really took to that. You know, they wanted to hear more. And I think that people love songs that they can, it's like relationship songs, like, you know, I'm done with you, F you, you know what I'm saying? They want to hear that sometimes, so I guess I came at the right time with that song, and people were wanting more. So I felt like, maybe I can give more, and it won't be just that kind of story, but it's gonna be my story. When I'm in this studio and I'm writing, I'm just like, let me just go in and write a song. It takes me forever, and usually it comes out really hot, but it takes me a minute. Like, I'm in there trying to find the perfect words, making sure it doesn't sound lame, whatever. And these songs came really easy and quick. And I guess because it was more of what I was feeling and just more of my real story, and I just put it into a song. You know, it's basically saying, like, I effing love you, but, you know, I feel some kind of way too, you know, so it's like a little bit of both, you know. It's like letting you know that I have really strong feelings for you. I love you, I do anything for you, but I'm also letting you know you need to get it together at the same time, so. You know, like I said, it's my story, so it's all in one, you know, my family, my kids, you know, just how I grew up, the things I believe in, my relationship, you know. Tiny's songs, and I'm thinking about making it like a Tiny side, Rider side, my EP, just because I have other songs that I want to do that's not really Tiny's story, but they're Rider's story. You know, Rider's a little more wild, she's risque, she's not tied down to anything, she's just, you know, all over the place. And Tiny is, you know, she's the married woman. She has kids. She's a businesswoman at the same time. She's in love, you know. So Ryder's a little more risque, wilder. She may say anything. Yeah, because Tiny has to be respectable at the same time. She's a mother, she's a wife. She has to keep her, you know, she got to keep her crown on. And Ryder can let her hair down a little bit, and she can give you a little bit of this, a little bit of that. And so, yeah, I think she helps me ease out what I can't say. That's the difference in the two. I have the Major Girl Perfume. It's a great scent. I love perfume, so I'm like a perfume connoisseur, I feel like. And so I just always wanted to have my own perfume. And also I have a juice bar in Atlanta. It's in Stockbridge, Georgia. It's out where I stay. So it's called Got the Juice. And everything's organic, the vegetables and fruits. And you know, so it's really, you know, I'm on this healthy kick, trying to keep, you know, watch what I put in my body and, you know, be cautious of that. And I want to spread that out more in Atlanta, because I don't feel like we have a lot of being healthy and trying to eat right and juicing and stuff like that. So I want to stay creative, you know, at the same time. And when I'm not being creative, I pour all my stuff into my family and my kids. I have so many kids, like, that it's hard to not stay busy and stay, you know, grounded. What's going on in my life is me just putting all my thoughts and feelings into my music right now. I feel like, you know, a lot of people have their way of telling the story. Whether you're just talking, doing interviews, or writing books or whatever. And maybe one day I will do a book. I have a couple book ideas, you know. So, but I'm just, you know, I just wanted to tell my story through my music, because I feel like that's my purest. That's my way of, you know, that's how I get all my feelings out, and I feel better once I do a song. It's like, I love this song because it means so much to me, because it's therapy.